so in the US dollar index, it's fallen through that minor support and the Fibonacci support that we noticed. Overnight, a bit more selling, and there's selling in US bonds as well. So we can see here as the threat of recession has just crunched a little bit tighter with some more inflation numbers coming out of Atlanta overnight. And so the idea of interest rates turning pretty quickly was a bit of a theme, even though there's a number of Fed heads out there talking. Euro dollar is pushing up against that previous sort of range that's been stuck in. This is the euro dollar, sorry, and I expect that to be broken this week. There's plenty of upside available for it, and sort of looking at these lows here as the next target, which is the 103.50 area. Aussie dollar also looking reasonably good, managing to break above 70 cents and hold that. Whether or not how much further upside it's got, that looks limited with the exhaustion getting close. So I don't know if I'd be sort of buying it for for too much up here. I wouldn't be looking for a 50 or 100 point run on it, but there might be some more upside as the US dollar continues to weaken. There is a bit of a theme also heading as Pelosi from the US is heading to Taiwan, which is just pissing off the Chinese, who claim Taiwan as their own, and the risk of World War III escalates, with the Russians taking on Europe and trying to take in on the US. That seems to be talked about more and more, and so we're seeing yen strengthen on the back of that, along with gold also has had a pretty good run recently, almost in lockstep with the yen, having bounced off the sort of 1700 level and is now pushing back up towards the 1800 level. So a bit of a talking point at the moment. Oil and the energy scene a bit weaker. Natural gas also off a little bit, copper not doing much, and then over in stocks it's sort of caught between the crosshairs of interest rates going down, which is good for stocks, and World War III, which is bad for stocks. And we can see that the market closed in the middle of the day. It is getting overheated into overbought territory, so we might see a turn off and a filling back in of this gap here over the next couple of days. So maybe some opportunities there to sort of short stocks, or the DAX couldn't get back to the 50%, even though it bounced off a pretty good support line. Off this good double bottom, almost triple bottom now, but couldn't hold the 50%, couldn't break through that. So there might be some weakness in stocks over the next couple of days, and there could be opportunities there. Looking at euro for the short-term run was another one. Looking at that euro dollar running up to that resistance, we go down to the hourly. You might be able to sort of get in here, and you've got, what's that, about a 90 pip run on it. But other than that, I think it's still pretty choppy conditions as the market sort of swallows some major news coming out. Not in terms of economic data, just the whole Taiwan issue, recession. Are we in a recession? Are we not in a recession? The White House claims that we're not, but data suggests that certainly have been over the last 2 quarters, and perhaps even another third quarter. So trade carefully.